Hello, everyone. Welcome to the afternoon stream. How are we doing? I hope you're all been doing okay and that your week went by well. I had to cancel Thursday's stream because a friend was coming over and he's not around a lot, so I made sure to spend some time with him. So that was fun. We went out to dinner and I showed him the apartment that I'm going to hopefully by the end of next month. So things are happening. I'm very excited for things that are happening right now. The apartment is coming together. They're doing some renovations, some very needed renovations, and I'm hoping in the last weekend of June I can start putting my things in there, so at the start of July I can be there full-time, hopefully. We're praying and hoping, but I hope your week went by well. Do share, how was your week? My week was pretty okay. It was like things are starting to calm down again, and in about a month or so it's going to be crazy like again, because it's going to be near the summer vacation and everyone gets crazy around that time. But I have a feeling that this upcoming week will also be kind of like chill. And then when June starts, we have a client coming over, and it's going to be a little stressful. I'm not going to lie. It's going to be stressful, and along with renovations and stuff. I'm just gonna do my best and try my best to keep things afloat. But yeah, that's how I've been. For lunch today, I had some leftovers, and I actually made some iced tea right now for the stream. I should have squeezed more of the tea bags. It's some peach mango tea with like black tea, peach and mango, and the shit's delicious. It's also been very hot these days. Do protect yourself if you can. Like, wear sunscreen, wear a hat, sunglasses, anything to make you safe. The heat is coming in hard, and I hope you guys are protecting yourselves. Also, be hydrated. I have my iced tea today. Get some water, get a little beverage to keep you hydrated. Also, yesterday I went to the Ren Fair. That was, well, listen, I liked it. I love going to the Ren Fair, but it was so full of people that I really couldn't enjoy it to the fullest because everyone was pushing around, and I hate that. I hate when people push around, and I could feel like my backpack being pushed, and I hate it. But hopefully when the Ren Fair, it will be in my city, which is a smaller city, it'll be more manageable, because being in the big city is complicated. Beautiful Ren Fair, by the way, but I can't with the people. But we had some pizza for dinner, and then we went to the bar and we had a couple of drinks, and that was really fun. But anyway, without further ado, there it goes. AI the Somnium files. I was hoping today, since it's the afternoon, I was thinking we could do like 2 to 2.5 hours of stream, because it is the afternoon and I'm really hoping for the best here. So we can mayhaps extend our stream time, because at night I get really tired and I like to go to bed early, or early-ish. But I'm hoping that we can take advantage of being in the afternoon and we get more stuff done. Yeah, it's this one. Okay, let's go. Right. So we have to find, what was his name? Renji. We have to find him. That's Mizuki's father. He's missing. So I think we can go. Any places you can think of that I don't know about?
Well, there is one place. Have you heard of Golden Yokocho in the entertainment district?
I don't think so.
Dad used to go to a place called Marble a lot. Maybe they know something about him.
Okay. Do you want to talk to Ota?
Yeah. Oda is in here all the time. He might know something. I'll call him.
Ota's phone is broken. He dropped it in a puddle.
Sounds like Ota. He's so clumsy.
Hell yeah.
We'd have to talk to him in person.
He's probably at Lemniscate or Matsushita Diner.
True. Do you want to talk to Iris?
Yeah. Daddy owned Lemniscate and Iris works for them. She used to work here too.
So she might know something.
I'll call her.
Okay. Mizuki tried calling Iris, but there was no answer.
Have any idea where she might be?
I don't know. Iris is into a lot of things.
Into a lot of things, he says. Let's head out.
Lemniscate, Matsushita Diner, and Marble. Let's head out.
Okay.
She's so cute. Ooh, we can pick and choose. Okay, well, let's go to Matsushita Diner. Like, someone's gotta know something. Where is Ota too? We can't call him.
Hello, welcome.
Hi.
You're Mizuki, right? Ota's friend?
Yep.
Yep.
And you...
I've been here before.
I suppose I should introduce myself more formally.
At least something a little more than flashing your badge.
My name is Kaname Date.
Mr. Date, what can I help you with?
So where's Ota, bro? Is Ota here?
He went out early this morning. I don't know where.
Probably to
I
game.
see.
I took my business card out of my pocket and handed it to my Yumi.
Sorry to be a bother, but when Ota comes back, can you tell him to contact me?
Oh, well, sure.
Thanks, ma'am.
Ma'am. She's so
Okay.
cute.
Got it.
Date, let's go somewhere else.
Yeah, let's go.
Wait, no. I have some questions. You're looking gorgeous today.
Oh, stop, you charmer.
Yeah. You
But
got
you're
this.
not getting a discount out of me.
Oh, come on.
I knew you were a pedo, Date, but I didn't think you were a cougar hunter too.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I am neither of those things.
How does she know all that? Where's your husband?
I completely forgot. I wonder where he got off.
I'm starting to think you don't have a husband. Are you okay,
But he'll
Mayumi?
come back soon. He always does. Runs off, then comes back.
I'm beginning to have doubts about the management of this establishment.
Well, that too, actually.
I as well.
Any recommendations?
Oh, everything here is delicious. But my personal favorite is our omelet rice.
Oh, rice.
Did you want to eat here?
No, I don't have much of an appetite. How's your stomach?
Same. I don't think I can eat right now.
Well, we did our best. I think I inspected everything in here. Yeah, okay, let's head out. Let's go to Lemnis Gate. He's probably in there. Ota, I mean. Yum. Big boob receptionist.
Hey there, handsome.
Can I talk to her?
Excuse me?
I cannot even right now.
Oh my
Hold on,
god.
give me just one sec. Mizuki, do you know this guy?
Yeah.
Can you introduce me, please?
Oh my god, she's a little annoying.
She is surprisingly unprofessional for a receptionist.
True.
Come on, it's just not so bad.
That's because she has big boobies and she's
Could you
pretty.
contain yourself for 5 minutes, Date?
Hi. Did you happen to see Ota here?
Ota? Nah, I haven't seen him today. How is he?
I don't know.
The receptionist knows Ota too?
Ota happens to be the kind of otaku who actually has social skills.
Crazy.
Those are the ones you have to watch out for.
True.
Huh?
Huh?
Nothing. Anyway, could you give me a call if Ota shows up? I have my number here.
Oh my god, we gave her a number. I took out my business card and handed it over to the receptionist.
Yeah, I got his number. I got his number.
Let us pray that the privilege will not be abused.
I don't know about that. Have you seen Iris?
Iris? You mean Asa?
Yeah, ASAP.
She's recording a podcast in the underground studio.
Oh, that's why she didn't pick up the phone.
Iris
If
is
you need
cute.
her right away, I can try contacting her.
No, it's fine. This can wait until she's done.
For sure.
For sure.
What?
For sure? As in, I got you?
Sorry, I'm a little bit of a boomer.
I don't believe I've ever heard that sequence of sounds spoken out loud before.
Things have been pretty serious around here lately.
Yeah, totally. You
Totally.
never think about, like, my boss getting murdered, you know?
Oh yeah, we did find Renji. He's fucking dead. Kind of forgot about that.
Like, what are even the chances?
So what now?
The odds of hitting the lotto.
How are you feeling about this, ma'am?
But it was kind of lucky, in a weird way.
His daughter's right here.
Some of my old friends hit me up asking about it, you know. Feels like we're old alumni or something.
Do you have any sense?
She certainly found the bright side of this situation.
Only her, I think. What's gonna happen to the office?
Oh, haven't heard anything about that yet. The VP might take over, we might get absorbed by another office.
Right.
Just when I got a job, too. Man, what am I gonna do if this place closes up?
I guess we'll see.
So, anyway, tell me, Date, what kind of girls do you like?
You don't want to know that.
Because I'm the committed type, you know? Would you consider me a candidate?
Oh my god, please, I'm in a clock.
Well, we could go out sometime.
Oh my god.
Wow, dude.
You disgust me.
Oh, my apologies. Never mind.
There's a receptionist? Yeah, okay. So what do we do? Do you know her?
I mean, yeah, but
Yeah, of course we know each other. We're like best friends.
Like for real, for sure?
We hang out, we party.
we do not party.
Hey, hey.
Mizuki is worried. Preoccupied even. Who hired this woman?
The most likely scenario is that the final decision was made by the head of the company.
So Renji. Denju, not Denji. Whoops. I don't think there's anything else for me to see here. Lots of magazines. Yeah, okay, let's head out.
Mizuki, let's go. Staying here would be a waste.
Yeah. Where should we go next?
Well, the only place we have next. Golden Yokocho. I'm working on the Sunday. I'm very dedicated.
Is this it?
Yeah.
You know about this place?
Do I?
Yeah. This is where I met Renshu for the first time.
Huh.
Interesting. Didn't think this was your kind of spot.
This place is special. You can find all sorts of shady characters here. It's the best place for gathering information about a case. So that's why.
That is only a partial truth.
A partial
Shut up.
truth.
Huh?
Let's head inside.
So what is this place? Wow,
Where
look at
is
this
everyone?
bar.
It's been like this for a while. Not many people come here anymore.
I like the
Mama should be here
posters.
soon, though.
Okay.
In other news,
Okay.
at 6:10 p.m. yesterday, on the outer circle of the Capital City Highway in Minato District, Tokyo, a traffic collision occurred involving
Five
and at
cars.
least one truck.
Jesus.
MPD has arrested the driver of the truck suspected to be the cause of the accident for negligence. The investigation is ongoing.
There are bottles lined up on the counter. Let's count them. Can I? Nine bottles. There are 9 bottles in the counter. Okay.
Man, I could use a drink.
No, you're driving.
That's true.
Can
Cannot.
you just drive?
Indeed I can, but I refuse.
Damn.
Why?
Nothing good comes of you being drunk.
Rip. There's a menu. Has writing on the back. There's a picture on the wall. It's a little odd. I guess so. Just posters. The talented Mr. Dickley. I wonder what that is. It's a blackboard. The special I'll read on the chalkboard. Slippers in tomato soup. I hope that's a cocktail. Some pretty lamps. It's a sofa. The table. The bar counter. Okay. Are you tired?
No. And what do you mean by that?
Nothing. Just let me know when you're tired. You can go home anytime you want.
You aren't really worried about me. You just think I'm annoying, right?
I'm just looking out for you, Mizuki.
Don't beat around the bush. Just say it.
Nuh-uh.
But you know what? It wouldn't matter anyway because I'm not going home.
Having fun at school?
It's okay.
Is it?
Yup.
Yup.
Do you have a lot of friends?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't really like my elementary school friends. They're too immature. I have more fun with Iris and Ota.
She's so young.
I don't know if they're too immature. You're just very mature for your age.
That means she had to grow up really fast.
You think so? The kids at school are so stupid. They gossip about who had their first kiss for days. I don't see why that's anyone's business.
These grade schoolers move fast.
Nah, not really. It's pretty normal nowadays.
I guess so. Maybe we are old.
You haven't kissed anyone yet, have you?
No, I'm not interested in that.
Queen.
Oh, thank God.
It's been a while, a long time since we did this. Happy Sunday,
Did what?
Brad. How are you doing? I'm doing my first afternoon stream. Thank you for the hydrate. I've got my iced tea here. Cheers and stretch. Thank you. All right, let's stretch. One arm up, two arms up, and going down, and go back up. All right. Thank you. Lovely. I just got up. Hell yeah. Did you have a good sleep? How was your day?
Sat at a table together like this. We haven't eaten dinner together in a while.
Well, she's been non-talkative for a while.
After I finish working on this case, we should do it again.
Okay, let's do that.
Why? Because of what happened to my mom and daddy?
Well, no,
I don't need
but
that.
just in case.
Date, this is where you need to take a stronger role as her guardian.
I'm definitely her guardian now.
Data suggests that children who eat alone are prone to mental imbalances and poor physical condition. The meals you prepare do have sufficient nutritional content.
But,
However, you need to make sure that Mizuki is eating all of it.
okay,
Otherwise, your effort is wasted.
okay. Mizuki, we should at least have one meal together.
I told you I don't want to.
She's so offended. Oh my god.
Why not?
Because, I don't like how you hold chopsticks. It makes me sick.
I feel like you're lying.
Really now. People have always told me that I have good technique. Some even say it's beautiful.
It's disgusting. Too clean.
Right.
Besides, there's no point in eating together.
Why not?
Why is that?
Because you don't talk when you're eating.
Oh.
I don't like sitting in silence.
Well, we don't have to be quiet.
It's fine. I don't like hearing you talk either.
Okay, Rib. What the fuck do we
I
do?
believe she has entered her teenage rebellion phase a year early.
Not at all. We had a big storm and the dog was freaking out. Oh my god, that's so sad. How is the little dog doing? Is he doing okay now? In here it's so sunny. That's crazy.
Oh, this is gonna be rough.
About Denju, listen.
Hey, Date. What did you and Daddy used to talk about when you were here?
What did we used to
I
talk
don't remember
about?
a lot of it. I was usually drinking pretty hard.
He's fine now? That's great. That's great. That makes me very happy to
Don't
know.
worry, I have everything recorded. In fact, the conversation about you taking care of Mizuki took place here, at Marble.
Really?
The topic was brought up several times afterward, but the first time was here.
Huh.
4 years ago, after drinking enough liquid courage,
Liquid courage.
Renju asked you to take care of Mizuki. At the time, Renju was recently divorced, buried in work at Lemniscate, and mentally
Okay, so-
unstable.
Her dad gave the responsibility to me, and I said yes, basically, because he was not doing very well.
It was a display of excellent judgment. It was a good thing that he managed to swallow his pride.
I mean, I guess so. Maybe it is better this way.
You think so? Sometimes, I don't think it was the right move.
You should have more confidence. I guarantee you that it was the best decision.
Let's hope so.
Oh,
Dante,
hello.
honey. Long time no see.
How we doing, Big Mama?
Hey, Mama, how have you been?
Oh, tired and sore, but not in a fun way.
She's so cunty.
Watch the innuendo in front of the kid.
Oh, who is this?
Renju's daughter.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Oh, it must have been hard. I saw on the news.
It's okay, Big Mama.
It's okay. Really.
Oh, it must have been so hard. Stupid Ren. What was he thinking, leaving his little girl like this?
I don't think it was his fault, really.
Hey, Mama. I wanted to ask you some questions about Renju.
Oh, I guess crying isn't gonna solve the thing, is it? Go ahead, ask away. I'll help any way I can.
All right. Let's see. Hello, Big Mama. How's business?
Not bad.
Hey, that's good. I want you to keep this place open as long as you can. It makes me feel sad and old when a place I used to visit closes down.
Well, then you should visit more often.
That's true. That's on me. That's on me.
I could hook you up in more ways than one.
Thank you, Mama.
Just the one way is fine, thanks.
Was Renju a regular here?
I haven't seen him for a while. I thought I was going to shrivel up and die of boredom without you boys around.
Shrivel up. You look like a purple
Oh
watermelon.
my god.
That's right. Care to give me a poke?
Oh my god, Mama, you're nasty, a little freaky.
I'll pass, thanks.
About Renju.
Have you heard any rumors about Renju? Anything about grudges, disputes?
Is it okay to talk in front of Mizuki?
Yeah, she wants it that way.
Yes, I want to be here.
Trust me, you couldn't drag her away.
If you say so. Apparently, Ren had some connections with the Kumakura gang.
Ooh.
A gang?
Yeah, real rough customers. This is their turf.
So Daddy was involved with gangsters.
Mizuki, that company Shoko was running, were they also tied to the Kumakuras?
I don't know.
Maybe. Mom is polishing a dried bonito fish. It's part of her daily routine. Come to think of it, I have no idea why. I think I'll ask her one day when the time is right. So, Mizuki, are you scared of Mama?
Not really.
Oh, don't worry, honey. I don't bite. I'm only aggressive when it comes to men 20 through.
Oh my
65.
god, you freaky Mama!
That's a pretty wide range.
Gotta widen my net for a catch like you, Dante, honey.
She got worried.
I think I'll ignore that one.
I think I'll ignore it as well.
It's your first time at a place like this?
Yeah, I mean, at some fish pocket they served alcohol, but I've never been to a bar like this.
I would hope not. You're in elementary school.
Well, Daddy invited me along sometimes, but I was too shy to go.
Good call.
I was planning on going one day,
And that's what's up.
when I was old enough to drink. I wanted to go to a bar with Daddy.
Well, I'm sorry about that. About Mama.
I heard that shady characters hang out here. So who are you and how do you fit in?
No one special. I'm just a facilitator.
Right.
A facilitator?
People who come in here tend to have very specific interests. I help accommodate.
Oh, okay.
Mama's like,
An informant. That's good. That's a good.
That's right. And I won't charge you this time.
Well, thank you. That's very considerate.
Just promise to get the bastards who did this to Ren for me.
Deal? Right. This is for Renju.
I promise.
I think it's time to head out, I think. Mizuki's curling up a little. Maybe she's intimidated by Mama. Okay, what do I do now? What else do you remember about Renju?
Well, there was the watch incident.
The watch incident?
I'm sure you remember that one.
Watch incident?
You don't remember? Your drunk ass spilled your beer on Ren's watch.
Whoops.
Ren was furious, yelling about how this watch is more important than my life, or whatever.
Or whatever.
He blew up on you.
What watch was it?
That was the only time
we've
I've
seen
ever
the
seen Ren
watch.
that mad.
It was hidden in the hiding? It was hiding in the barrel.
That's why I remember it so well.
Was it this watch?
Yeah, we found one. I pulled out the watch I had in my pocket. It was the one I found in the oil drum at Sunfish Pocket.
Yeah, that's it. Why do you have it? Was it at the scene?
Yeah, it was.
Ren was given that watch by his lover.
Not
It
Shoko?
was an anniversary gift, I think.
Lover?
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot Mizuki was here.
Whoops.
No, it's fine.
But of course, it wasn't an affair. This was all after
Oh,
he was
right,
divorced.
divorced.
Daddy had a new lover.
I'm going to the bathroom.
You remember where it is.
Yeah, outside, right?
This is a small establishment that does not have its own restrooms.
Okay, I see.
Wait, you're leaving?
Oh, scared of me, huh?
No, it's just...
I'm just going to go pee-pee.
Mama, keep an eye on her.
Sure thing. Don't have too much fun in there.
I give her a nod and a wave and I left.
Iba, get boss on the line.
Got it.
What's up?
Mizuki is at a bar called Marble down in Golden Yokocho. Send someone over to pick her up.
She's not at the hospital?
Oh god, no. She left way long ago.
Yeah, she snuck out. I took her along while I was doing some work, but I can't take her any further.
Understood. I'll send someone.
Counting on you, boss.
Are you going to leave Mizuki here?
Without telling her? That's really stupid.
Yes. I can't take her into a Yakuza den.
Ooh, okay. I see where we're heading. I see. It's 3:22 p.m. Hey. I just want to talk.
Who's this asshole? You made a big mistake coming here. Go home.
All right. Bye then.
Hey, Date!
What? Ugh, I hate dealing with these chumps.
Didn't you hear me? Do you want to die, old man?
No, not really.
You bastard!
And who are you?
Sorry for the late introduction. I'm with the MPD.
A cop, huh?
Sorry for the late introduction.
So, you want to explain what the fuck a cop is doing in my office?
Listen, I just really want to ask some questions, if that's okay. Sick statue in the back. It looks like a dragon.
Maybe we should exchange names before exchanging expletives.
Damn, this background song. Bucky.
Name's MoMA, the warhorse. Don't give a fuck what your name is.
Okay.
All right, MoMA. I have a few things I want to ask you. What do you know about the new Cyclops serial killings? Shoko Nadami and Renju Okiura had their left eye pulled out and were murdered. And I think you know something about it.
Saw it on the news. but we had nothing to do with it.
I just really want to know more.
Even if we did, we wouldn't spill to no cops.
Think wisely. Wait, let me look around a bit. There's a dragon.
A bronze dragon holding a golden ball.
Golden ball, huh?
A golden ball. There she is.
It's kind of frightening seeing all these lanterns lined up. Scary lanterns.
What do they mean?
Scary lanterns.
You don't have to repeat it.
Scary lanterns, man. The crest, the Kumakura crest. It's a shrine. A Shinto shrine. It's another dragon. There's a door to the next room, a chair. Desk. Probably belongs to someone in the gang. There are a ton of things on top. True. Some lockers are lined up on the wall. Oh, there's member A. Talk to him.
Got nothing to say to you.
Okay, little narwhal. Oh, member B.
There would be no point in talking to him in that state.
Nice
Yeah,
rug.
but look. Flying squirrel taking it.
It is clearly a tiger.
If you say so. More lockers near the window. Company motto. Philosophy on the wall. If you accidentally enter a bar instead of a restaurant, don't feel obligated to order a drink. What do you mean? Even if the bartender gives you that order a damn drink look. That's quite the motto. Okay, it's a permit. And a whiteboard. Last month's schedule is written on the board. 21st, Ikakin's beatboxing for beginners. Partition. Probably to obscure the view from visitors.
Yeah, it's pronounced partition and not partition.
Partition.
I know how it's pronounced.
Alright. I looked around. No, there's a desk. Chairman's desk. It's a phone. It's a pooter, too.
What does a guy like the chairman need this for? He probably just uses it for porn.
Could be.
Not every man in the world is like you, Date.
Alright, I think that's it. Where's the chairman?
What? The chairman is right in front of you.
Whoops.
I run the Kumakura gang. I'm Moma Kumakura.
That can't be right. The chairman of the Kumakuras is Rohan. You aren't the chairman.
Oh, fuck.
Yo, asshole. You need a lesson in manners?
Shut up.
Date, wait. I did some research and discovered that Rohan Kumakura died last year.
Oh, rip.
He left to his death from the roof of a building.
That looks suspicious.
A suicide?
But Moma did not take over last year. Moma took over 6 years ago.
What?
6 years ago.
After the Cyclops killing. Alright, sorry about that. About Shoko.
Don't know nothing about her. I know her face and her name. It was on the news. Nothing else.
Shoko was part of an investment fraud scheme, and I have it on good authority that a certain Yakuza gang was helping her.
Wouldn't know nothing about that, cop.
Oh, come on. About Denju.
I told you, I got nothing to say. You deaf or something?
I mean, you could speak louder. So what the fuck am I gonna do?
A minute, please.
What is it?
Do you see the sofa in the reception area?
Uh-huh.
There is an ashtray on top of the coffee table.
That's true.
What about it?
It is peculiar. Thermal imaging reveals that they are both warm.
The sofa and ashtray.
There's a person hiding in there. Ooh. No, okay, it's not a person.
Part of the cushion is still red.
Just as I thought.
What do you mean? Okay, the cigarette was lit recently. One of the cigarette butts, the tip is reddish.
Can you turn off the thermal vision?
Sure.
Climb.
I see. The cigarette brand is Klein.
Why is that relevant?
Small details will come in useful later. Trust me.
Okay. Okay, listen, I feel like I have to talk to you next, even though I don't know what's up. Was there someone here recently? Oh, they
What are
probably
you
escaped.
talking about?
Yeah.
You're the first guest today.
Who else was here?
Although you are an uninvited guest.
Don't lie now. Someone was sitting on the sofa and smoking very recently.
How do you know that?
I know more things than you can ever think of.
I just do.
Oh, right. I remember now. Just a bit ago, one of our guys was on the sofa.
And smoking?
Are you talking about these guys right here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not possible. When I came in,
They were on the desk.
You made a big mistake coming here. Go home.
Who's this asshole?
neither of them was on the sofa. And neither of them was smoking.
They left.
Who left?
Who?
An insurance salesman. Right before you came in.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think so.
I didn't pass by anyone on my way here.
So he's behind that door.
And I happen to know this office only has one entrance and one exit. Which means, whoever it is,
It's still
they're
here.
still in this office somewhere. Let me check the back.
Why you want to do that?
Obstruction of justice much? Let me go.
Just wanted to say hello to our guest.
I'm telling you, you're the only one here.
Okay, but I don't believe you.
Oh, then you won't mind me checking.
Exactly.
Just get out of here, cop.
No,
There must be someone they don't want us to see.
that's what I'm thinking, Iba.
Somewhere behind that wall.
Oh, there's definitely someone in here.
Just as I thought.
This must be whoever was sitting on the sofa and smoking earlier.
I would say
My
so.
revolver can shoot right through this wall. I should shoot him.
Wait, no.
Wait! Is he not getting enough?
What?
Never mind. The person behind the wall is unarmed. I cannot approve the use of a revolver in this situation.
I think so too. Let's not shoot him. We don't know who he is.
Damn it.
He's a good looking son of a bitch, that day. Do not shoot me. Do not. That's really dumb. My god, please don't let me do quick time events. I don't know my way around the controller yet. I'm still learning. What the fuck was that? Did I see the
A
future?
porno mag at your feet.
Is that how she warned me?
What?
She warned me like that? Oh, it is quick time events. Oh shit. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Hey! Did you just shoot at me?
I think he did. Oh my god!
Hey, whoa, wait a minute.
I don't think we please. The whole office, are you serious? Okay, what do I do? What do I do?
Date, load a revolver with explosive rounds.
Okay.
Aim for the dragon's gold ball on the right.
The what? Oh, that. Why?
Just do it!
Okay. Whoa. Nice. RT. Okay, RT, I did it. Wow. Did Iva see all that? That's really impressive.
Iva, you saved me.
Everything happened as I simulated it.
Iva, hell yeah. That's what's up.
So, where's this porno mag?
That was for you to get down that day, you stupid.
You idiot. There is no adult magazine. However, I know that your reaction time is up to 3.6 times faster when you are excited.
True. Iva, thank you.
I simply took advantage of that behavior.
What the hell? You're a grown man. Aren't you too old to be playing with toys?
That is a shotgun. That's not a toy.
Hey, coward. I see you. Show your face.
Alright, and who might you be?
I know you.
You're a guy that smokes Klein cigarettes.
That's...
Sejima, so, Congressman.
Oh, Congressman.
What is this guy doing here?
What are you doing here?
I've had a relationship with the Kumakuras since back when Rohan was running things. I had business nearby, so I stopped here for a visit. Whatever conspiracy theory you're imagining in your head, you can forget it. This is strictly business.
Strictly business? A congressman meeting with Yakuza? How are you gonna spin that?
It's true. I imagine my public image will be dragged through the mud.
Likely.
But we haven't done anything illegal.
That I know of yet.
If you want to accuse me of such wrongdoing, then by all means.
Well, I need to talk to you first.
I just happen to think such gossip is better suited for tabloids.
I'm pretty sure Ivor records everything I do and reports back to the police, so... You're already not good. Do you have an alibi for yesterday and the day before?
I went to work, then went home.
Really?
So, you have no alibi?
No, I always have my bodyguards near me.
Well, they are not to be trusted.
If you want to, you can ask them.
Bodyguard testimony can be unreliable.
That's what I'm thinking.
There is a possibility that they would lie to protect Mr. Sejima.
I agree. We can't trust that.
Correct. About Renju.
The president of Lemniscate?
Yes, him.
We aren't friends, but I did meet him a few times through work.
What work were you doing to meet up with the head of an entertainment company?
It was just some party hosted by some company or other. It's not unusual. Events with those uptight stuffed shirts can be rather dull. So they have
some
young
iced
women
tea.
from an entertainment office attend.
Right.
Anyway, we only saw each other a few times. I don't even remember what we spoke about.
Again, not sure if I trust that. It's so Sejima, a member of Congress. I see him so often on TV, it feels like I've met him before. So you, Moma Kamakura, what do you have to say for yourself? You look so stupid. About Shoko.
Well, I guess there's no point hiding it now. I lied earlier when I said I didn't know her.
We knew.
I thought so. You and the Kumakuras were a part of the fraud scheme Shoko was organizing.
Yep. Whenever any wise-ass investors gave her trouble, we handled it.
I see.
Exactly as I suspected. Shoko was affiliated with the Kumakuras.
About Renju.
I've been
looking after that guy since high school.
What do you mean?
It was the usual stuff. I had him help me with a lot of work. But now, it's kind of the opposite, you know? We're getting work from him.
Really?
Well, we were. Now that he's dead, though.
What work did he have you do?
The usual. If talent at his office was causing trouble or something.
You'd handle it?
You ever get into any disputes with Renju doing this work?
No way. He paid good money. I've never even gotten into an argument with the guy.
Maybe that's why he also gave Mizuki over to us. About Rohan.
I heard that the former head of the Kumakuras committed suicide last year.
Yeah, what's it to you?
Nothing at all. I just want to talk about it.
He's uncomfortable.
Rohan was my older brother.
I don't see the resemblance at all. I'm gonna be so straight with you.
He was my big brother in this organization, and my blood brother. 6 years ago, he got sick in the head. He got sent to a special hospital.
Okay, I see.
And naturally, because I'm his brother and next in line, I was the successor. That's all I'm gonna say. You want to know more? Hire a private eye.
Do you have an alibi for yesterday and the day before?
Us Kumakuras are a branch of the Ujisaki family. The Ujisaki family runs a yearly golf tournament. Mandatory attendance.
Mandatory.
We were all at the tournament those days. We only got back this morning. You can ask the hotel. They'll tell you.
I would trust the hotel.
Date, I did some research. The hotel's record of guests does list the Kumakura members. They were also seen on several surveillance cameras.
I see, okay.
It is not possible that any of the Kumakuras could have killed Shoko.
You're lucky.
Including Moma.
Mama is giving me a glare. What's it to you? About Shoko.
The victim prior to Renju?
Yes.
I believe Moma introduced me to her.
Did she now? Did he now?
Introduced?
We were just having drinks. Shoko stopped by to say hello.
Right. We didn't talk about anything.
They're trying to give me the runaround.
That's what I'm thinking.
Indeed. Date, I have determined that these individuals have nothing further to add. Even if they are involved, they will not volunteer any more information.
That's true.
We need solid evidence to move forward with the investigation.
You're right.
Who am I calling?
Date, a call from Lemniscate.
Oh, I'm getting a call.
Connected.
Hi.
Hey, it's me. You remember, like, how you said to call you if I was okay?
Yeah, I did ask.
Well, he's here now, so I guess I'm calling you.
Thank you, honey. Very
Got
helpful.
it. I'm on my way.
Where are you going?
That's none of your concern. Moma, Congressman Tsujima, I think I'm gonna call it a day. I'll come back soon. We'll swap drinking stories.
You serious?
I'm so serious.
Let's go, Iva.
Roger.
Oh my god, is that my Sleepy Live? How are you doing? We are investigating, and we are going back to Lemniscate because Ota, that Zom bitch, just showed up, and he has no phone because he dropped it in a puddle. So we're doing this the old way. Can we give him a phone or something? It's very important to our investigation.
Really suspicious.
But how are you doing, Sleepy? How are you doing? How are you doing this fine Sunday?
What is?
Congressman Tsujima and the Kumakuras.
The oldie but goodie way? That's
There's definitely something going on there.
I agree. But I am not sure it is linked to the new Cyclops serial killings. We
right.
need to do further investigation.
Why are you in the passenger seat, Iva? I'm gonna roar like a lion.
Ah!
Impossible. How did a jellyfish get in here? So shiny, too.
You utter idiot.
How are you, like, here?
It's me.
Renju?
Do I look like Renju?
Mizuki?
It's me.
Boss?
Date, seriously.
Then, Are you... Mom?
Oh my god.
Idiot. They must
Men's is
increase
going
their dosage
crazy.
too much.
My dosage?
They are not telling me everything about the Cyclops killing 6 years ago, about Iva. They are drugging me for some reason, and I don't know why or who is getting.
Anyway, you're Iva, right?
Well, yeah, but we
Why are
don't
you
know.
here?
Yeah,
Looking like that.
because she's in my eye. And I have 2 eyes.
I just thought I would project myself. You seem lonely.
Oh, thank you.
How are you doing this?
Had lunch, ate peanuts, watched Formula One, Pure Vibes. That's what's up, man. What kind of peanuts did you eat? Salted, caramelized, not salted, just peanuts. I haven't eaten those in a long time. Those were so good, but because of my braces, I'm afraid that they'll get stuck. Also, fun fact, I don't know if I shared this. In about a month, on the 26th of June, I'm getting my braces off, and that's really exciting. I'm actually gonna check my calendar right now. Oh yeah, in the 26th, I am taking off my braces.
I am overlaying the image your left eye processes with augmented
Salted,
reality.
those are great.
You can't see me through your right eye, only your left.
I see.
You can't just pop into my eyeball without permission.
You do realize I do that all the time.
We gotta do an eat anything party. See, I'm thinking like soon after I take off my braces, I need to go to the movies. We need to watch a movie, and I'm getting the popcorn, and I gotta do an eat anything party. You bet your ass I'm gonna do that. I need it. Popcorn, peanuts. Oh, for sure. I also want to eat a Snickers because I haven't been able to eat a Snickers because of the peanuts and the caramel. So like anything and everything that's like very hard or has caramel in it, I need it. We need to make an eat anything party. Like my teeth are gonna be out of jail. Kao is so related to the Kumakuras. Kumakuras.
I looked into that. Unfortunately, I did not find anything in our database that could connect the two.
Because the congressman would be good at lying low.
I see.
However, I did discover some rumors on the internet.
Right.
Most of them come across as gossip or conspiracy theories. But would you like to hear them regardless?
I would.
Please.
I would, yeah. So and Moma are suspicious.
As I said earlier, I completely agree that they are suspicious. But there is nothing currently linking them to the case.
That's true. We have no established motive. Victims were displayed, tied up on a horse, hung from the ceiling, and their left eyes taken out. We still don't know why.
It is possible that Shoko and Renju were disloyal to Congressman Tsuchiba and the Kumakuras.
I wouldn't, like, put that thought aside. That's very likely, but I don't know how much.
They could have been killed and displayed as a warning.
But at the same time, I don't know. It doesn't feel like it.
That would fit the current evidence.
Maybe.
That's
Doesn't
what
feel
I
right.
just said, Daddy. Oh my god. About your appearance.
Come to think of it, you look kind of like you do when you're in Somnium. What's that about?
What do you mean?
Well, you don't usually look like that. You have a Somnium form and another form.
Oh.
Oh
yes.
yeah, that.
Yes, that. Why are you doing this now?
I was bored last night, so
Huh?
What?
I thought you would like it.
Why would I like it?
Well, I did attempt to shape myself to your preference.
We do know that.
If you could do that, change it.
I will not,
Why not?
Why
because I
not?
won't.
How is So related to the
Mr.
Kumakuras?
Tsujima currently resides in Azabu.
Azabu.
He lives in a mansion, a restored samurai castle.
Damn.
But 20 years ago, So Tsujima lived elsewhere, in the Kawasaki district to be exact. He lived there until he was 40 years old.
How old is the man now? Oh, Kawasaki district was where Shoko's body was found, like in the park.
The Sajima family owned a vast amount of real estate in the district. Adjusting for inflation, the land was valued about 30 billion yen. The Sajima family sold off its holdings. 6 months later, the incident occurred.
The explosion at the chemical plant.
This caused Kawasaki to become a restricted area.
You're driving with kids. If I like kids, at least they sure do. And Mizuki is not here. If she was here, that would be even sassier.
And of course, land prices fell drastically to less than 1/30th their original value. What are your thoughts?
The timing is certainly suspicious. To sell that amount of land just 6 months before it happened.
There is another interesting fact. After the accident, Sosajima purchased all of the land back for just 1 billion yen.
Oh, isn't that convenient?
So he's got 29 billion yen in his pocket and 1 billion yen of land.
Correct. Despite the horrific accident, the Sajima family is no worse off.
True. But I don't see the point of it.
That's true. Like, we know the facts, but we don't know why.
It's not like you got anything out of it.
Well, 29 billion.
That would be true, but there is more to this story. There is another important fact. After the land prices in the Kawasaki region crashed...
Oh, I'm getting a call.
We will have to continue this conversation later. I am receiving a call from headquarters.
Is it boss?
Is this Special Agent Date from Abyss?
Yeah.
My name is Akaska from HQ. I'm investigating the Shoko Nadami case.
Why? Isn't it my case?
There's something that you need to hear.
What is it?
We got a phone call earlier from a prisoner at Fuchu Prison.
A prisoner?
We saved the call. I think you should give it a listen. Who is this? In here, I'm known as number 89. What is this call concerning? I know who killed Shoko Nadami.
Do you now?
And if you let me out of here, I will tell you who it is. I suppose you might say I'm looking for a plea bargain. He will kill again, you know.
And who's he?
And you'll take their eye while they're still alive.
Oh, hello, Okamina, hello, how are we doing? How's your Sunday been, this fine Sunday, sunny Sunday? Do share it with the class, do share.
There will be more bodies. If you want to stop this serial killer, I suggest you take my offer.
I mean, it is tempting, but how much do you actually know?
I'll be seeing you.
2 eyes or 1 eye?
This has to be a prank.
That's what I thought too. However, we got the call yesterday afternoon.
Oh, so before Denji was killed.
Before Reggie.
Yeah, okay.
In other words.
You're saying he predicted the second crime?
But to be honest, that could be from any killing. Imagine, like, they kill someone. Like today, we see on the news, oh, there is a killing. I called police, there will be more. And another shows up. I mean, it's not uncommon. Just went for ice cream and back at home, it's too damn hot in the sun. That's why I'm not leaving this afternoon so far. That's why I'm streaming and playing video games. I am scared to go outside. Don't forget to wear your sunscreen, besties. Summer is here and we suffer for it, for sure. But today isn't so bad that I have to use my AC in the afternoon, but it will be soon. Smart, thank you. But ice cream sounds great. What flavors did you choose?
Yeah, I think he did.
I did make some iced tea. That's what's up. I made some peach mango black iced tea. Sweet tasty.
That's why I thought I should contact you.
She fancy? Oh yeah.
Good idea. Thanks, Detective.
Good luck.
Thank you, Akasaka.
Do you think there's anything to this?
It's always worth checking it out, but I'm not set on it. Acai flavor? Oh hell yeah. Did you cold brew the iced tea or made it hot and added ice? So what I do is, like, I have a big jug, right? And I put water, like cold water and ice. And then on a little mug, I put 2 bags of tea and I steep it in just a little water. So it's like a concentrate. And then when it's concentrated, I add it to the cold and ice water. So it's, bam, iced tea. I heard people are doing cold brew tea, but I don't know. I mean, there are some like tea bags that you can use straight on the cold water. Well, but most of them, they are like on sale on the shelves. They are not really made for cold water. So I just steep like 2 to 3 bags, depends on how much water you have. Maybe I should have done 3, but I just steep it on a little bit of hot water, and then I add it to my big jug of ice water, and that's what's up. Because the fun of it is that you can like mix teas. I remember doing like green tea and like a raspberry tea, and that was delicious. I did like last year or something. It's one of the upsides of the summer and the hot, because I can make my own iced tea and it's delicious. That's so smart, thank you. I got all the tips for you, babes.
I don't know.
It's 6 p.m. basically. All right, let's meet Ota. See what's up. Hi.
Oh, Date.
Why are you worried?
What's wrong? You look like you have a lot on your mind.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just found out online. The corpse at Bloom Park. That was Renju's ex-wife, wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
Yeah, it was.
So that was Mizuki's mom.
Correct.
Mizuki saw her own mom.
And worse, Ota. She saw her mom and her dad.
And I just left her.
You're not a good friend.
But I didn't know. I knew her as Shoko Nadami. Her last name is different. I didn't know that was Mizuki's mother. I want to apologize to her.
I don't know where she is.
I need to tell her that I'm sorry.
Have some shame. I mean, he is. He has shame. That's why he's here. Can I talk to her? Where's Iris?
She's recording a podcast right now.
Still?
Looking at her schedule, it should end soon.
Thank you for the call.
No problem. After all, it means we get to see each other again.
Oh my god, yeah.
I'm glad.
I'm gonna try and get Date a date.
You get asked out a lot, don't you? I don't know why you're sitting here behind a desk. You should be an idol.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
But despite my looks, I am a bit too old to be an idol.
How old are you?
I can get into it now.
How old are you, if you don't mind me asking?
I turned 36 this year.
You're looking great.
You're kidding.
Do you want to get some food sometime?
Hey now, that's awfully aggressive. You're an alpha type, aren't you?
I'm an Iva type.
I kind of like that.
Alright, sorry, Ota.
And I kind of like you.
He's
Oh, but there
He's
is
looking at
one
me so
little thing
mean.
you should know about me.
What's up?
I'm a reptilian.
What?
Is that going to be a problem?
What the fuck does that mean?
What's a reptilian?
A reptilian humanoid alien.
What?
They are said to be shapeshifters that take on human form.
Yeah, that is definitely gonna be a problem.
Aw, too bad.
What are you saying? What? Okay. Anyway. Where have you been?
Nowhere. Just doing my normal routine.
Which is?
I don't know your normal routine.
Exactly.
I went to a doujin store to look at the new releases.
Date, don't discriminate. Oh
And I
my
ate some ramen at
god.
churros, and then headed over to the PC cafe to browse threads.
Alright.
Normal.
Normal.
If that's normal, I haven't had a normal day in my life.
Well, Date, you work a lot. About Mizuki. Where the fuck did the game go? I clicked off by accident.
Mizuki
Sorry.
didn't seem like she was angry with
What? You met Mizuki?
What? Yeah. I am her guardian.
Oh, at the interrogation.
you. That's right. He doesn't know I live
Oh,
with Mizuki.
yeah, he doesn't. Shit.
I have no reason to hide it, but it's sort of hard to explain. Yeah, I spoke to Mizuki at her, questioning earlier.
Correct.
You're sick, Date.
What do you mean?
What?
Questioning? That sounds dirty.
You're the one dirty. What do you mean?
If I were writing a light novel, that's exactly how I would describe a sexy scene.
Ota, you're sick in the head.
What kind of novels are you writing, kid?
Interrogation. I met her at the interrogation, okay? Jesus. Exactly. Like,
I
what
don't
the
know
fuck?
anything. I've only seen Renju a couple of times.
Here?
I didn't think it was possible to be this bad at lying.
Though it is plainly obvious, I did a thermal check on Ota's body. This is his current body temperature.
Oh my god, he's boiling.
That's what I thought. Have you forgotten, Ota? You're my thrall.
You can't lie to me.
You don't want me to tell Iris your secret, do you?
Huh?
Wait, it's no big deal.
Right. You're just lying
You
to
better
me.
start talking.
Okay.
Alright, then talk.
Last night, I was walking over to Sunfish Pocket, and I saw Renju come out of the building.
Okay.
Was he alone?
He's so hot.
Someone was with him. A man.
No, not a man. A woman.
No. A woman. Okay, look. I can tell you're trying to protect her, but you have to help me out here. Was it Iris?
Oh my god.
It definitely for sure wasn't Tessa.
Yes, it
Got
was.
it. So Renju was with Iris.
That's why.
Okay, fine. There's no point in hiding it, I guess.
Don't lie to me, Yoda.
You're right. Renju came out of the building with Tessa. Tessa has nothing to do with this.
Alright, let me see for myself.
She wouldn't murder anyone. She wouldn't hurt a fly. She's an idol. Idols don't kill people.
Maybe you haven't met some idols, and that's okay. You're too young.
You need to stop putting her on a pedestal.
Tessa is a savior to me.
Okay, listen.
The Tessa I know wouldn't hurt anyone.
A savior? Elder, hi!
The first
how are
time
we
I met her,
doing?
I had a bad
How's your
case of
nice
writer's block.
sunny Sunday? Of writer's block.
And I saw all this awful negativity online, and I lost sight of what I really wanted to write. And it was the lowest point of my life.
How old are you again? The lowest point of your life, buddy? You've got a big storm coming.
He is talking like a professional, though he hasn't published anything.
He has published many fanfics, Iva.
Yeah.
Then, by pure chance, I found a video of Tessa singing and dancing. And it made me realize something important.
Right.
You don't have to care what people think, you know?
Okay.
If you do your best at what you believe in, your message will get through to people. That attitude is something all great creators need to have.
He's not wrong, but still. Oh, thank you for the hydrate.
After
Cheers.
that, I became a huge A-Set fan and got over my writer's block. And I know I'm not the only one Tessa has inspired. A lot of otaku like me say that Tessa is their savior. She cheers them up when they're down.
Really?
So there's no way Tessa can be involved in murder. absolutely impossible.
I mean, we'll see. She's gotta know something. Slow down, I didn't say Iris was the murderer.
But do you suspect her?
I suspect everyone, that's my job.
I need to hear her side of the story.
That's what's up.
If I do, I might find out she's totally innocent. If you truly believe that she didn't do it, you should tell me everything you know.
But...
Do it for Iris.
Mm-hmm. What time did Renju and Iris leave the building?
Around 6:15, I guess.
When was Renju killed?
Where did they go?
I didn't see. They got into Renju's car and drove off.
What did you do?
I went inside Sunfish Pocket, but I saw a sign that said the entire club was reserved.
For who?
I figured I would just go home.
I'm gonna copy commit and get a little ice cream, and that's what's up.
What happened?
Damn, his eyes. There she is.
Date.
Iris, there's something I need to ask you. Come with me.
Tell me if Hot Lizard Lady does something cool. For sure, you got it. So it's almost 8:30 p.m. Police headquarters.
Iris, I'm going to ask you some questions. Please answer honestly. However, you do not have to say anything that might incriminate you.
The right to remain silent? You're treating me like a criminal.
I just really need to know your side of the story. That's
Not
it.
exactly. I'm just looking for the truth.
Exactly.
And I would appreciate your cooperation.
All right. When did you find out Renju was killed?
When did you find out Renju was killed?
This morning, on the news.
And you were with Renju last night? You didn't think to call the police and inform them of this?
Oh, sorry. Is that something you're supposed to do?
To be fair, that wouldn't be my first thought, so I understand.
I had a podcast to record this morning, so if I went to the police, I'd be late. And that would cause everyone a lot of trouble, you know?
Do you have an alibi for last night?
What were you doing from 7 to 9 last night?
I was at home the whole time.
That's not an alibi.
Sure.
Yes.
Iba, thermograph.
There is no noticeable rise in Iris's body temperature.
She isn't lying.
Not necessarily.
Exactly, she could just be really good at lying.
We must consider the possibility that she is a natural liar.
Exactly, we don't know
With that kind
that.
of confidence, her temperature wouldn't change.
Correct.
Renju's estimated time of death was 8 p.m. last
8,
night.
okay.
If Iris' story is true, she couldn't have done it.
But I don't totally believe
There
that.
is another possibility. Even if Iris was at home, she could have killed Renju.
Really?
You mean...
Oh, fuck, her mother? Well, I'm gonna go through some more questions first. You used to work at Sunfish
I
Pocket,
heard
right?
you used to work at Sunfish Pocket.
That's right.
How long?
A little over a year.
Working there that long, you're probably pretty familiar with the equipment.
Yeah, I guess.
So is Ota's story true?
Here's what Ota told me. Yesterday around 6:15 p.m., you and Renju came out of the Sunfish Pocket building. Is that true?
Yes. Mr. Okiura called me and told me he wanted me to come to Sunfish Pocket, ASAP.
Why?
Around what time was that?
What ice cream did you get? What flavor?
5 p.m., I think. I got ready, then headed over there. I guess I got there about an hour later.
Date,
At
I checked her
6?
call history. At 4:58 p.m., there is a record of a call to Iris from Renju's phone.
Okay. About the surveillance camera.
What about the surveillance camera? Do you know where those tapes were stored?
What are you trying to say?
I'm just trying to get to the bottom of this. What were you doing with Renju?
What were you doing with Renju?
He asked me about a job.
What kind of job?
He rented out Sunfish Pocket for a party and he wanted me to MC.
EMC. I've never seen it spelled like that.
He said that it was an important party and that a lot of big shots were gonna be there. But the girl he asked to do it originally got sick and couldn't come.
Who is this party for? We still don't know that.
But I turned him down.
Why?
Because I'm just an internet idol.
Cornetto we had on freezer? Oh my god, those are always hit the spot. What flavored cornetto is your favorite? Mine is strawberry.
I've never done any MCing before. Especially with important people being there.
What did you do after you turned him down?
What did you do after you turned him down?
I left with Mr. Ogiura.
Where?
At 6:15 p.m.
Right, that's when Ota said you were
It
leaving.
must have been when Ota saw me.
Strawberry, best berry, for real.
And after that?
I asked Mr. Ogiura to take me home in his car.
Okay.
I got home at 7 p.m. I was home the rest of the night.
What do you think, Iba?
I cannot detect any contradictions.
Mm-hmm.
However, her story appears almost too organized.
I see.
Human memory is ambiguous. Her use of exact times leads me to be suspicious.
I see what you're saying.
That's true.
Can I ask your mother about your alibi?
I'll ask again. You are sure you were at home around 8 p.m. yesterday?
Yes.
Can I ask your mother about your alibi?
You can, but there'd be no point.
Why?
Why is that?
My mom wasn't home.
Where was she?
She came back home early this morning.
Did your mom kill Denju?
This morning.
Yeah.
Where was she?
I don't know.
I think I have some questions to ask your mom.
You don't know.
And the first one is, I know she's single, but would she like to be taken out by me?
Come to think of it, Iris's mom had connections to Renju too.
Oh yeah.
Hitomi did mention that yesterday.
Renju was my classmate at Eitoku High.
Right.
We've known each other for 20 years now.
Where was your mom?
However, we have nothing to link her to the case.
I think we need to talk to her.
I am curious. What was Hitomi doing last night?
Exactly. My boss is so hot, Jesus Christ.
Am I a suspect?
Everyone's a suspect.
It's not like that.
It's fine, Date. It's true that I met with Mr. Okiura yesterday, but how do I put this? It's impossible that I'm the killer.
Right, why?
Why?
I'm a teenage girl.
That doesn't stop anyone.
Mr. Okiura is a fully grown man.
Oh, she's got a point.
I mean, yes, she wouldn't be able to hoist him up as he was. That's true.
A girl like her could have stabbed, poisoned, or shot him dead, but strangling?
Mm-hmm. Not wrong. They do have a point.
No, it's still possible.
Never mind.
You see.
Oh shit, I have a clue list? Iris could have killed Renju because... Shit, wait. Sedation.
A heavy concentration of sedatives were discovered in Renju's body. Renju was practically in a coma before he died. He wouldn't have struggled.
So, Iris could have strangled him.
I guess so, that's true.
Wait a minute.
But she couldn't hoist him up.
Even if I was somehow able to kill him, the rest of it is impossible.
The rest of it?
Like hanging up his body?
How do you know?
How do you know that?
What do you mean? It's all over the news.
That's true.
Fuck, okay, shit.
Renju weighed about 160 pounds. Even if she used her entire body weight, I don't think she could have hauled him up.
Right. It would be hard for her to do it with her strength alone. But with a little ingenuity, it could be done.
Ingenuity?
Oh my god. Let me see. What's the clue list? Let me look at it.
The autopsy determined that Renju vacated his bowels for muscle relaxation upon death.
Well, I'm not gonna say that.
However, no trace of this was found on the corpse or at the scene. This means that it is highly likely Renju was killed elsewhere and moved to where he was found.
That's true. Oil drum.
The oil drum inside Sunfish Pocket. The type that has a lid you can open, with about a 200-liter capacity. Empty, it weighs approximately 44 pounds.
How could Renju's body be lifted up to the ceiling? What's the autopsy report?
Renju's estimated TOD. Numerous hemorrhages in the blood vessels of the throat and face indicate strangulation. The weapon used to commit the murder was some kind of twisted cloth. The criminal likely wrapped it around Renju's neck and pulled. Renju then suffocated. The more precise cause of death is cerebral circulation failure due to vessel closure in the neck. In short, Renju was strangled from behind with some kind of cloth or rope.
Elevator record.
Sunfish Pocket is located on the second floor. According to the records, from 6:30 p.m. until the body was found, the elevator stopped on the second floor only once, at 8:55 p.m.
Okay.
The total weight detected in the elevator was approximately 310 pounds.
That's probably 2 people. Anyway, I think I'm gonna... Where Renju was murdered.
I don't think so, Date.
Oh, okay, never mind.
This is irrelevant to the question of how to lift Renju's body.
So what's with this? Approximately 160 pounds. I need to find a way that even Iris could have pulled Renju's body, but this doesn't look connected. Okay.
Renju's corpse was discovered at the maid cafe Sunfish Pocket, hanging from a beam on the ceiling by a wire. He was found over the counter.
Correct.
The wire was attached on both ends. One end was attached to a hook that was embedded inside Renju's jaw. The other end was
to the
attached
beer
to
kegs.
found
That's
on the
it.
floor.
That's it.
The kegs hold approximately 20 liters of liquid. They weigh approximately 55 pounds each.
It went like this. First, Renju was laid out on the counter. Next, the wire was thrown over the beam and connected to the hook in his jaw. Then all you need to do is put the 3 beer kegs on the counter.
You think a teenage girl could have done that?
It's not impossible.
I'm sure it was hard. The kegs weighed 55 pounds each. But that's not impossible, even for a teenage girl.
I guess it isn't impossible.
After that, you get on top of the counter, hook the other end of the wires to the kegs, and then, what do you think happens if you kick the kegs off the counter?
The 3 kegs weighed 165 pounds altogether. Renju weighs 5 pounds less. I guess that would make it possible. But there is one more thing.
Okay.
What?
Considering the state of the crime scene, it's clear Renju was killed elsewhere and brought to where we found him.
That's correct.
If Iris is the culprit, how did she move the body?
The oil drum.
Hey!
I know. You're going to say you couldn't have moved a 160-pound body.
Unfortunately for her, she could have.
How?
Oil drum, oil drum, oil drum. This could have something to do with it, but I need more okay, more support. The oil drum and rare Renju was murdered. It's true that Renju was killed somewhere else and brought to Sunfish Pocket. I have to determine the transportation method. Elevator. Maybe? No? What do you mean? Oh, because his watch was in the oil drum.
Do you know what this is? It's Renju's favorite watch. This was discovered inside an empty oil drum at Sunfish Pocket.
Hey, Date, I know you're on a roll right now, but could you please report things like that according to protocol?
Sorry.
What are you trying to say?
I'm saying that it wouldn't be so hard to move a body if it were in a cylinder.
Correct.
You would just have to roll it.
So you're saying Renju's body was moved inside the drum?
I mean, there were 310 pounds in the elevator.
Which is how the watch came off. But the suspect didn't notice it.
I'm not saying anything for sure. Just pointing out that it's possible.
I didn't do it! You don't even have any witnesses!
Okay, and?
If I were rolling an oil drum in the middle of the street, people would have noticed.
You could have put it in a car and driven it.
Does she drive?
I don't have a license!
That doesn't stop anyone from driving, by the way.
Doesn't mean you can't drive.
That's correct.
Even an AI can drive nowadays.
Ain't that right, Iva?
Are you mocking me?
Yes.
Don't make sudden outbursts like that.
You insulted me.
Just be quiet.
Who are you talking to?
Don't worry about it, kid. It's a voice in my head.
Iris, you weigh about 105 pounds, right?
Where is this coming from?
I just need to know.
You weighed more. Or less.
That is none of your business.
Why not?
No, I mean that your weight is relevant to the case.
Exactly.
If the oil drum was used to transport the corpse, then the possibility of the suspect being around 105 pounds is extremely likely.
Why do you say that?
Because of the elevator record. We need 3 pieces of evidence total. Okay. The Renju's weight and the oil drum.
Iris, on which floor is Sunfish Pocket located?
On the 2nd floor.
That's right. So, I checked the elevator records. Before the corpse was discovered, the elevator only stopped at the 2nd floor once, at 8:55 p.m. And we discovered that the total cargo weight on the elevator was about 310 pounds. Renju weighed 160. The oil drum weighs 44. Together, that's about 205. Subtracting that from 310.
This doesn't look good.
Why are you...
Now, this obviously doesn't prove you're the murderer. A lot of people weigh 105 pounds. Or someone could have put 105 extra pounds in the elevator, sent it up, and taken the stairs.
I guess so.
To throw us off the trail. However...
Date, stop. Iris is acting strange.
Uh-oh.
Don't turn around.
Why not?
Just stay put. Keep your eyes on the wall.
What's happening?
There are several cameras in this room. 2 surveillance cameras installed at the corners of the ceiling, and 1 camera on a tripod.
Okay.
I hacked each to gain access to their recordings. Look at this.
She's fidgeting around. Is she doing something under the desk?
That's what it looks like. But we need to confirm something before we confront her. We need to know that she's in fact doing something under the desk.
Without turning around?
Yes.
How would I do that?
Thermal or X-ray vision. Is she on her phone?
Ah, shit.
Ota? Tell anyone
Iris,
about what?
What are you thinking? What is that thing?
Okay, this is being very
answer me, Iris.
suspicious.
She's definitely hiding something, Date. Sync with her.
Oh, okay.
Iris is experiencing REM sleep. Medication is working perfectly.
Pewter.
How about it, Date? Think you can do it?
Not a problem. Get it started.
The time limit is 6 minutes.
Yeah.
So before time is up,
I know.
then let's begin.
Here we go. Where are we?
What is this place?
It looks depressing. How is this related to Iris?
Unknown, but there must be a connection.
Iris, what are you hiding?
Somnium scan. Activate.
Mental lock number 1. Number 2. Number 3. And 4, okay. Mysterious room videos and a strange device. You may be able to find the truth. Let me just see something. I am just curious. Guides. Let me see. I just want to see where the secret thing is. Okay? Iris is B. This is for Iris Somnium on the red path. Okay, it depends. Okay, let me keep this open. Oh, oops. Hold on. I don't know what path am I. Well, let's see. Look at the blood. Where's the blood? Okay, the collectible is one of the 4 corners in the room. There it is. Okay. How do I get it? There it is. No.
What?
Okay. Now, let's look at the TV.
A CRT TV.
I'm gonna spin the dial. Oh.
Stop.
That's her mom. Wasn't it?
What is this video?
It is difficult to believe, but these are the faces of the
Oh.
victims of the original Cyclops killer.
What? What is going on here? Iris, what are you hiding?
We should continue. There are more objects to inspect now.
I saw the murder video. Negative time. You picked up a timey that has a negative effect. Negative timies can multiply or force you to use them. If you can pick one up, be careful. Okay. Oh my god, my time. My time. Let's look here.
A full body mirror.
Times time 2. Oh shit. So if I put the 110, it's gonna take. Oh my god. I'm gonna look at it.
A torso in the reflection.
A torso? Not you?
Is there any meaning to this?
I can't say. But what is going on?
There's doors too.
A torso with a head.
If it has a head, is it still called a torso?
True. It's a mannequin.
What would you call it?
What if I choke it?
Even my consciousness is being affected.
While I was unconscious, the room changed.
True.
I'm tired of this. We have no choice but to investigate.
I strangled the body! Hooray! Okay, there's a medicine bottle.
A drug bottle that holds some kind of liquid.
It's a sedation. I want to investigate it.
There is no label. I cannot determine what is inside.
It's probably dangerous.
I agree. We should not touch it if we do not know what it is. Even in Somnium, some things should not be done.
It's an operating table.
3 minutes, Date.
An operating table.
Investigate.
The fabric on the surface is frayed. It appears to be in use despite its age.
They did surgery here?
Surgery or worse.
Probably worse. There's another TV.
An old television.
Turn the dial. New level, unlocking new levels of trauma. Hooray! Oh, she saw them. She was there.
That video showed the face of a victim of the original Cyclops killer. It appeared to be the second victim.
What is going on? Iris has something to do with the first Cyclops case?
I think she was there. Not necessarily involved, but there.
Unknown. I do not have enough information.
Guess that means we have to investigate more.
Indeed. The oil drum, shelf, and another torso have been added.
Let's go.
You have less than 2 minutes, Date. Hurry.
Oh my god. It's an oil drum. Let's see this. Can I not investigate the oil drum? No. Okay. Let's check the torso.
A torso similar to a fashion mannequin.
I'm gonna choke it again. Yes.
You have bad taste.
Just do it, please.
Okay, this time nothing happened.
This isn't doing anything for them.
Do you wish to continue?
No, we're done with the joking.
Oh my god.
Dante, we're out of time.
Damn, what the hell is this place?
Can I go back? I'm gonna retry. Yes. What the fuck do I do? Lock 2 should be enough. It was not enough. Hold on. I need to go back to the start. Okay. Let's choke this mannequin.
A torso? What would you...
Even my consciousness is being affected.
While I was unconscious, the room changed.
I'm tired of this. We have
I'm tired, his grandpa. Okay, and let's watch the video immediately.
4 minutes.
An old...
Turn the dial. Oh, because this victim, he started by punching her, so I think I have to punch the next torso or mannequin.
That video showed the face of a victim of the original Cyclops killer. It appeared to be the second victim.
What is going on? Iris has something to do with the first Cyclops case?
Unknown. I do not have enough information.
Guess that means we have to investigate more.
Indeed. The oil drum, shelf, and another torso have been added.
Okay, let's hit the torso.
3 minutes, Date.
Yes, sir.
A torso similar...
And let's punch it. Changed again.
I didn't get hit, did I?
There is no effect on your body, Date.
Hit my soul hard enough.
While you were unconscious, a television and an old book appeared.
I want to get off this ride.
If my calculations are correct, it will be over soon.
Let's hope you're right.
Wow! Alright. So another TV appeared? Yeah, that's the TV. Let's check it out.
An old-fashioned TV.
Turn the dial.
Please. Help me. Help me.
Oh my god. she was definitely there.
This was the third victim of the original Cyclops killer.
Why does Iris know that?
There is a possibility that she saw it online or on TV.
I think she was there, present.
Reproduce the circumstances of the killing.
Date, we have no direct evidence. For now, we must continue investigating.
Right.
Date, we're out of time.
How are we out of time?
What the hell is this place?
How are we supposed to do this? I need to restart. Can I skip it? No.
What is this place?
It looks depressing. How is this related to Iris?
Unknown, but there must be a connection.
Iris, what are you hiding?
What is she hiding?
Somnium scan, activate.
Okay, I do wonder if the collectible is still there for me to get it. I'm gonna check. No. And now I just wasted time. Can I restart it? Fuck. Okay. Okay, let's spin the dial.
What is this video?
It is difficult to believe, but these are the faces of the victims of the original Cyclops killer.
What? What is...
We should continue.
Okay. And now, let's strangle the torso.
If it has...
What would...
Choke it.
Even my consciousness.
While I was
I'm tired of this.
Yeah. Okay, no, he's not there yet. So I have to watch the video.
an old...
Turn the dial.
That video, it appeared to...
What is Iris has some...
Unknown.
Guess that means we...
Indeed. The oil drum?
Let's go.
We won't have enough time.
A torso.
It's 130 seconds. Ah, that's cool. Why won't it be used? Ah, I see. Okay. I haven't used those before.
There is. While you were on.
I want to get off this.
If my calculation.
Let's hope you're right.
But anyway, I'm not gonna have enough time.
Date.
An old.
Turn the dial. Makes you run like a motherfucker. I'm sweating.
Please. Help me. Help me.
This was the third victim of the.
Why does
There is a.
she even
Date.
Right.
Okay, but what do I do now? We're not reference book. There's a gun up there. I feel like I should go for the gun. Why is my time ticking down? I'm not moving. Let me go to the gun.
A revolver.
Is it real?
It appears that way. Weekly Shonen.
Jump!
Don't say it.
I did the best I could. I am not a cyborg, and thus I cannot reach that height. This is not my fault.
Nobody's blaming you.
But what do I do? Let's go to the worn out reference book.
It is a thick book.
What if I read it?
It has not been well preserved. Most of the ink has faded.
Can you tell what kind of book it is?
It is probably a book on... insects! It's a book on insects!
Don't get excited. I know how you love bugs. Does this book belong to Iris?
I didn't know she liked insects, and to read the book so often that it wears out.
Well, we can't prove it's Iris's.
True. We cannot conclude anything.
Wasting my time.
Less than 2 minutes, Date. Hurry.
What do I do? I can't reach the gun. Can I investigate the gun? There's a locker. What's in? Can I interact with it?
Just a locker.
I'm gonna peek.
I saw light reflected for a moment. It is some type of metal. I cannot determine more.
Metal? Be careful, Iba.
Understood.
How the fuck am I gonna do this?
common gas canister.
I'm gonna open the valve.
It's rusted shut. I cannot open it.
If you can't, then
It is meant to be closed?
I think so.
I'm just wasting my time.
A double door.
Open it.
It doesn't open. We don't have to worry about it.
Okay, but I'm gonna need to retry soon rather than later. What if I investigate the gun?
A revolver. It is a pistol. It appears to be fixed with a vise.
Why would this be here?
What's this? The trigger. There is a stick in the hole of the trigger guard.
That's suspicious.
You have 1 minute left.
That's suspicious, but how does that help me? He was shot. There's gotta be something in the locker. I'm gonna open it.
Just a lock.
Holy shit!
Iba?
It's all right. More importantly,
This is all very cinematic. What the fuck? What's happening? What the fuck? That was a very elaborate way on how to kill someone. That's me. I shot the body. Now what the fuck was that? What's that about?
What happened in that Somnium?
We saw it too.
The 4 murdered women are without a doubt the victims of the original Cyclops serial killings.
Okay, let me just go hit the bathroom really quick and I'll be right back. Like 45 seconds. Tops. Piss girl, piss break. Listen, this iced tea was hitting. Let me fill up my glass again. That's what's up. We're just living our best life.
That means...
Also, why was I
the
there?
Murders that occurred 6 years ago.
Was it me? Did I do that?
Are these memory fragments that coalesced in this Somnium?
No. That means the person who killed them was...
Me? Alright, I think it's time to spill the beans. Spill the tea, sister. What the fuck is going on?
Date, can you turn on the TV? Videodrone is about to start.
What's Videodrone?
You haven't seen Videodrone? It's a cult classic.
I haven't seen it, and that's not a TV anyway.
Bunch of Marimos. Sync machine. Iris is in the sick subject's chair. I think I've seen everything. Locker. Steel shelf. Okay. Computer, what's up? How about the original and new incident?
I don't believe there's any meaningful connection. Between the original and new Cyclops serial killings, I mean.
Why is that?
The culprit is not the same. I am absolutely certain the original Cyclops killer could not have committed these crimes.
Was it me?
How can you be so sure?
Because I can. Don't worry about it. Just trust me.
Don't worry about it, kid. The red figure from the sink.
In the Somnium earlier,
is it me,
I
Jesus?
saw someone else who might be the criminal. Who was he?
I wouldn't know.
About the original.
Remember what the boss said this morning. The original Cyclops killer has yet to be brought to justice. After the investigation got going, it was taken over by the government and classified. That was the last we heard anything about it. Of course, they paid lip service to the idea that the investigation was ongoing, but in reality, it was dropped completely.
Why did the original Cyclops killer appear in the Iris Somnium?
The Sinker does not always experience the Somnium they expect. Dreams are pieced together from memories, even repressed subconscious ones. When using the sync machine for an investigation, we don't always see the memories we expect to see. True, oftentimes a subject will subconsciously want to express their dark secrets and repressed memories. That is why we see them so often in Somnia, and why those Somnia are so useful for criminal investigations. But this is not a guarantee.
Okay.
We cannot control the content of our dreams, after all.
That's true.
It's like I told you before. Dreams are pieced together from memories.
Thanks so much for the
even
hydrate.
repressed subconscious ones. This can be expressed as an equation. Dream D equals memory A plus memory B plus memory C. This, of course, means that Dream D is a fictional event.
True.
However, the same cannot necessarily be said about memory A, B, and C.
Correct. Okay, I see.
Those happened in reality. In other words, fiction is built from combinations of reality.
We're like pewter in this house.
So what I saw in Somnium earlier...
There were memories, those were real.
Yes. I believe Iris actually witnessed those events.
Are all memories real?
Pewter, you said that memories happen in reality, right? But what about false memories? How do we know if the memory really happened?
Even false memories are built from the pieces of real ones.
Okay, that's true.
If you disassemble those pieces, you will find real events.
What about things you see in movies or television?
The events might be fictional, but the experience is not.
Mm-hmm.
Our imaginations are limited to what we have seen. We cannot invent something whole cloth.
Alright, boss. About the original.
Didn't I tell you?
Sure, yeah.
The entire case is a state secret. No matter how many times you ask, I won't tell you anything.
Rude. The blue figure from Sync.
Help me understand this. What I saw during the sink earlier, that was the scene of the original Cyclops serial killings, right?
Yeah.
So the person doing the killing was the original Cyclops killer.
Right.
Mm-hmm. And?
Did you see him? He was...
I saw your face.
Yeah, that's what's up. That's what I'm saying.
The original Cyclops killer was...
It can't be. That's impossible.
Date, you cannot say that for certain. You have no memories past 6 years ago.
So perhaps, Mr. Date, you are the killer. You're missing your left eye, so you steal them from others.
Do we think so, though?
I'm kidding. You can't be the Cyclops killer.
Why not?
Really?
Of course not. Do you think I would hire a serial killer?
Yes.
You interrogated Iris before the sink. What you saw in the Somnium was just a manifestation of the fear you put in her.
Really? Was it now? Why did the original Cyclops killer appear in Iris Somnium?
You can't dream of something you know nothing about.
That means Iris must know about the killings.
6 years ago, Iris was 12.
God damn.
Did she witness the crime at age 12? And not just one, but all 4?
What about the original Cyclops again?
The Cyclops killer appeared 6 years ago. I lost my memory 6 years ago. There has to be some kind of connection.
She's gonna be pissed. I'm gonna sneeze.
There isn't. It's a coincidence.
Really?
Okay.
Really?
I don't believe in such coincidences. Alright, summarize for me. I didn't learn anything from speaking with Boss and Pewter. If anything, the mystery only grew deeper. Also, these allergies are fucking clear me out. Pewter shook me for my thoughts.
Dante, it looks like Iris is about to wake up.
Got it.
I headed to the sink room.
Hey, Iris. About that dream earlier.
Dream? What dream?
There is no point in asking her, Date.
Okay.
The subject of a sink does not experience somnium in the way that you do. They will not remember it.
Then what about the Cyclops killer from 6 years ago?
Cyclops killer? I remember hearing it on the news.
Did she repress those memories?
But I was just a little girl. I don't remember anything specific.
We know that's not true.
You don't?
No.
What about the scene of the murder?
I don't know. I've never been there.
But...
Dreams are pieced together from memories.
Exactly.
Even repressed
subconscious ones. She repressed it.
You can't dream of something you know nothing about. Date, could you take Iris home?
Yeah, I'll get on it.
We do not have enough evidence to hold her. Even in Somnium, we couldn't find anything. The law demands that we release her.
You cannot decline, Date.
Hey, Iris.
Date, could we make a stop first?
Sure.
Where?
Where?
Marble. It's a bar in Golden Yokocho.
How do you know it?
You know about that place?
Yeah, Mr. Okiura took me before.
Why do you want to go there?
There's something I want to talk about.
We can't talk here?
It might take a while.
Okay.
What do you think?
There's no reason to refuse. Besides, there's a lot I want to ask her, too. Alright, sure.
Iris nodded and pulled out her phone. Is she sending a Nile message to someone? I was curious, but I didn't want to pry. I turned the wheel and drove to Marble. Very suspicious. Very, very suspicious. When we walked in, I didn't see Mama anywhere. To my surprise, I saw Ota sitting at the corner.
Tessa!
Oh, Ota!
Why are you here? Where's Mama?
Oh, she left a little while ago.
Why?
She said something about going to help an acquaintance. She told me to watch the place until she got back.
How well do you know Mama?
Not at all. It's my first time here.
I wasn't particularly surprised. Mama's always depended on the kindness of strangers ever since she opened Marble. Isn't your phone broken?
No, this is my new one. You're thinking of the one I dropped in that puddle.
I never thought I'd run into you here.
I was nihiling with Tessa earlier. She said she was going to Marble, so... I got here just before you did. Look, I was really worried about her. She was about to be charged with a serious crime.
That's not what happened. We were investigating. What was that thing about?
This actually works out nicely. I want to ask you something, Ota. It's about a Nile message you sent Iris. You said you wouldn't tell anyone about that thing. That you'd stay quiet no matter what. What were you talking about?
Now you need to say it.
Well,
I'll tell her about the two-witter thing. I swear I'll do it.
Geez, fine. Just don't tell anyone else, okay? But before I tell you, who's that?
Who's who?
What?
At the door. Someone's standing outside.
What? Hello? Uh-oh. These motherfuckers. When I woke up, I was lying on the sofa.
Where am I?
My head was killing me and my memory was foggy. I felt a sudden pain in my neck. Mama, help me. I shot up, rubbing my neck. When I looked over the counter, I saw a monster staring back at me. It took me a few seconds before I realized it was just Mama.
It looks like you're awake now.
As Mama spoke to me, it all came rushing back. I remembered everything. Where's Ota?
Ota? The boy I asked to watch the bar?
I'd say he's too old to be called a boy, but yeah.
He was already gone when I came back. All I saw was you getting your beauty sleep on the floor.
Damn it, Ota. What are you thinking?
It appears that he took off with Iris.
Mm-hmm. It does appear so.
What were you doing during all this?
My power was shut down due to the stun gun. I have rebooted in safe mode and am now operational.
What time is it?
It'll be 3 o'clock soon. In the morning, of course.
Shit. Why didn't you wake me up?
I tried. You wouldn't budge. I thought you were passed out drunk, so I left you like that.
Fuck.
But I didn't have a glass in front of me, right?
So you weren't drunk?
No.
Didn't have a single drop.
Oh, I thought you were drinking straight out of the bottle. Just like the old days.
Wow. Oh, hello?
Date, the boss is calling.
How am I gonna report this one?
Date, listen. Stay calm, but this is an emergency.
Okay.
Just now, the killer... Well, just watch the video. I sent the address to Iva.
Oh my god!
Iris.
What the fuck?
No, that's...
The criminal is streaming this live.
Iva, the source.
Identified. The Okiura Fishery Cold Storage Warehouse, Koto District.
Okiura?
Date, focus. We need to get to the site, now.
I think Mom and ran out of the marble. Bye. Ciao.
What's our ETA?
Our destination is far from here.
Uh-oh.
20 minutes at the fastest.
Oh my god. Is it Oda? We don't know.
Please let me make it in time. That sick bastard.
What the bear costume? Stop. Cease.
Tessa! Hold on! I'll save you!
Okay, Oda is there.
Ota?
Stay away from Tessa! Ah!
Pause. There wasn't a thud. There was nothing. Is it Oda? Why would he be there and stop that thing? Oh, this is getting real suspicious. I kept my foot to the gas the whole time. I could feel the sweat on my palms. The engine raised a high-pitched scream, but I could barely hear it. My heartbeat was pounding in my ears, shaking me to the core. How much time had passed? The feeling of time itself had disappeared. Eventually, the car reached a long bridge. Shortly after, the image changed. Shit, the killer's a furry, bro. That is a tall fucking bear, by the way.
No, it can't be. No. Stop!
Oh my god.
No!
That's not real, right? That's not real. That didn't happen.
No!
What the fuck? That better be AI fake news, for real, for real. There she is. Wait. Who's in the mask? Is Iris okay? Right. How the fuck are we gonna tell his mom? What the fuck happened?
There you are. Finally. I was looking all over for you. It's rare to see you down like this.
I don't understand.
But it's understandable. You blame yourself for this, don't you?
They tased me.
Beating yourself up about taking Iris to Marble. And about letting Ota get the upper hand on you. Am I right? Shall I tell you what Investigation HQ thinks?
Sure.
Ota Matsushita is a criminal stalker who committed murder-suicide.
Well, I don't believe that.
Ota had a selfish love for Iris. He was under the delusion that Iris loved him too. But Iris refused Ota. So Ota decided that he and Iris should be together in the afterlife, killed her, then killed himself.
I don't believe that. But I do think that he orchestrated this whole thing. There was only him in the bear costume. It was him.
That's ridiculous. Ota would never kill Iris.
But again, I don't know what to think of this.
And how do you explain the other two murders? Iris's left eye was hollowed out. Just like Renju and Shoko. Those three murders were definitely executed by the same person. The new Cyclops killer. There's no way that's Ota. Too many pieces don't fit.
Correct.
Too many contradictions, like killing Iris.
Such as?
What about the polar bear costume?
The culprit was wearing a polar bear costume, probably to hide their identity. But if murder-suicide was the plan, the costume served no purpose.
Ota had no incentive to kill Renju.
Maybe he was thinking like this. The reason Iris and I can't be together is because her agency prohibits it. Making the president, Renju, the ultimate bad guy in his mind.
Mizuki is Ota's close friend. Do you really think Ota would kill his friend's father?
I don't know. And Ota had no incentive to kill Shoko.
Shoko was married to Renju. Maybe he was trying to get at Renju by killing her.
I don't believe it. I
That's
don't
a
think
stretch.
so.
They've been divorced for years. Ota knows all about it. He wouldn't use Shoko to get to Renju.
Ota's behavior during the video.
Stay away from Tessa!
Ota showed himself on the stream. If he was gonna kill Iris and then himself, why would he do that? The only reason you would show yourself like that is to prove that you weren't the culprit. Ota and the polar bear on the screen at the same time would prove that they're not the same person.
But they didn't show up at the same time.
That behavior would be totally unnecessary if he was gonna commit suicide anyway.
Well, maybe he wasn't planning on dying at first. After he killed Iris, he realized that he couldn't live with himself.
It's an Ido. No I, actually.
So he lies down on the workbench and turns on the ice cutting machine himself?
That doesn't make sense. It doesn't. It really doesn't.
I don't buy it.
There are some additional discrepancies. I analyzed the investigation report. Judging by his wound, Ota was stabbed in the side by a kitchen knife or something similar.
Yeah, okay.
Are you sure?
I am.
I told the boss what Iva found.
Oh, I know that.
Then why are we putting it to the side?
Well,
Ota could have stabbed himself.
I don't think so.
Maybe he thought it would be a fatal wound, but when it didn't work, he went for the ice cutting machine.
No, nuh-uh.
then shouldn't we have recovered the kitchen knife from the scene?
Maybe he threw it in the ocean.
Boss, come on. Ota goes out to the water, stabs himself in the gut, throws the knife over the side, then walks back to the warehouse?
No, this doesn't make any sense.
Well, I wasn't being serious. I didn't think Ota was the culprit from the beginning. I was just playing devil's advocate for HQ.
Really?
Yes, really.
Anyway, Ota didn't kill anyone, and he didn't kill himself. Here's what I think happened.
Okay, let's hear it.
Stay away from Tessa!
Ota knew Iris was kidnapped, so he rushed onto the scene.
How did he know?
That's when he saw the culprit wearing the polar bear costume. He tried to fight him off, but ended up being stabbed in the side. He was weakened and losing blood at the culprit's mercy. The culprit forced him into the costume, then under the ice cutting machine. And then...
That seems more likely.
Then, who is the culprit?
We still don't know. Unidentified.
I wish I knew.
We're up to 4 victims. But Ota was a special circumstance. He wasn't specifically targeted by the culprit.
That's why he still had all of his eyes.
Right. And he was the only one to not have his eye pulled out.
Like, that wasn't meant to be.
So let's focus on the 3 other victims. Shoko, Renju, and Iris. What connects these 3?
Connections.
If you find a connection between the victims, you find a connection to the culprit. That's the theory of investigation, right?
I guess so.
You think the new Cyclops killer is related to them somehow?
Maybe
Where
not.
was Iris's mom?
That is a good starting point.
We need to talk to her.
Hitomi and Renju are definitely linked. They were high school classmates. And she did say that she met Shoko twice. But I can't imagine she would kill Iris in such a gruesome way. No matter what the circumstances were, it seems impossible to me.
I don't know. Ota's mother, Mayumi.
Mayumi had motive for killing Iris and Renju.
Did she?
Mayumi hated Iris. And she didn't think well of Lemna's Gate either.
That is true, but I can't imagine. What about, we had never met Mayumi's husband.
Since Renju is the president. Anyway, the weak point is Renju's ex-wife, Shoko. I can't imagine why Mayumi would kill her. And above all else, she would never harm her only son, let alone kill him.
Correct. What about the Kumakuras?
Renju and Shoko were connected to the Kumakuras. But there's no connection to Iris.
Probably not. Congressman?
Renju, Shoko, and So. There is a connection between Renju and Shoko through the Kumakuras. But again, I can't see any clear link to Iris.
Renju and Shoko's daughter, Mizuki. She wouldn't.
Mizuki has the strongest connections with all 3 victims. Shoko and Renju were her parents, and she was close friends with Iris. She was good friends with Ota too. But that's why I could never believe Mizuki would kill all 4 of them.
She would be able to.
Thinking of her as a suspect is ridiculous.
When Renju died, she was with us. Me.
I know Renju and Shoko. and I'm connected to Iris. But I have an alibi. Aside from Shoko, there's no way I could have killed any of them.
Maybe it's someone targeting me through them, you know?
Now that I think about it, Shoko too. I don't remember killing her. My memories from 6 years ago are missing, but I still have my memory of recent events. And if I start doubting myself now...
Date, I can say without a doubt that there is zero possibility you are the new Cyclops killer. I have been working with you for years. I know better than anyone that you are innocent.
I thought it over, boss. Of the people I know, I can't peg any of them as the murderer.
And no leads to pursue?
No.
Not really.
Then there's only one thing you can do.
Sync with someone.
Continue your investigation.
I guess.
Do whatever it takes to get the culprit. To get justice for the victims.
You're right. Got it, boss.
Alright, what I will say... Let's go to the cold storage warehouse. Let's head on over there. It's Monday morning. Let's save. Let's start a new one. Why not? And let's continue at another time. I think having this lovely Sunday afternoon stream was a great idea. And because of it, I was able to get more progress on the game because it is the afternoon and I'm not as tired if it was a weekday and I'd have to come here after work and after dinner and stream. So this was a great idea. If I have time more often on Sundays, I might do this again. But that's where we're going to leave it here for today. I really appreciate you all coming here and being with me on your lovely Sunday afternoon. Now, let's see, who are we going to raid? Let's see if we find someone. Let me see if anyone's playing Somnium Files. No, that's me. Okay. Let's see. Thank you for the stream. Thank you so much for coming over. I really, really appreciate it. Now, let me try and find someone for us to raid today. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Thank you. I'm actually going to grab something for a snack. I haven't snacked yet. Who are we raiding? Let's see if anyone's playing. Ooh. Let's check out the Stardew Valley. Okay, let's raid this streamer. They're playing Stardew Valley, and let's see what's up. Let's send him some love. First day on the farm, he's just starting. Let me see if there's pronouns. Okay, not that I can see, but let's give him some love. Let's see what's up. Have a lovely rest of your Sunday. Thanks so much for the raid message. I'll catch you back on during the week. I'll still inform you of a day, but I always post on my Discord and on my Twitter, so be on the lookout for those. Thank you so, so much for joining me here today. Have a great week, a great start of your week tomorrow. I love you all so, so much. Stay hydrated and put on sunscreen, all right? Goodbye, everyone. Mwah. And thank you for the hydrate. Cheers, everyone. Bye-bye.